Alright guys, just give me a second. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Can you guys hear me or do I need to figure something out? Just let me know if I sound good. Alright, we're about to get this thing started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode in this series that I know I've done back to back straight in one day, but I wanted to get it started. Well, the buzzing sound is the fan working diligently to keep this on cooldown because it is blowing up by trying to comprehend all this activity. Nonetheless, that is the buzzing sound. But nonetheless, I did CM Punk versus Yuri Yamashita first, which was one of my personal favorites. And now, per request of Panda Plays, this is one of his, if not his, favorite Universe Mode match of all time. I don't know how often I will do this, but I will take requests if you guys want to submit them for me to do playbacks, and I'll live stream it just like this, and you guys can watch and enjoy. That's basically what I was planning to do, but I'm not going to binge it, and I'm not going to do 5 of these in one day. But this is some content for us to watch back, isolate a match for us to look back at. I won't be playing the commentary from the initial video only because I'm doing the commentary for it. And if you want to go watch the whole show, go watch it. This is without a doubt his favorite match. But without further ado, I give to you Matt King versus Classpar. The very first one. There were 3 battles in Universe Mode, but this was the very first one. It was in Season 2, Episode 41. If you want to go listen to the initial commentary, crowd reactions, etc., you can go ahead to that. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know where I am exactly, but I know the loading screen is going on there. That moment when you wonder if the live chat works and pops up notifications. I have no clue. So interesting enough, this match had The Rock involved with it, which shocks me, quite frankly. I don't remember it happening. Forgot how long these loading screens were, too. Oh, that's right. It was after he beat Kevin Owens. That's crazy. I'll have to figure out that live chat thing. Because for some reason, it's not popping up the notifications on the bottom right. That's okay, though. Jesus. How long was this loading screen? I probably was just talking to myself. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're finally into it. Crazy times. This was even pre-rolling elbow Classpar. You're right. What was crazy about it? Wow, look at that attire. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? That was before I did the hat. Wow. Wow. That's wild. Well, hopefully this match delivers. I'm hopeful for it. So there are plenty of matches that I have not looked back on, and this is one of them. This is one of the matches that I've never looked back on. So I don't remember. Oh, that you were U.S. champion. So interesting thing about The Rock was this was starting up the feud with myself and The Rock, so that's why he was accompanying Classpar to the ring. And Classpar at the time was the young upcomer. I was already established on the main roster for just over a season. I do apologize. It's weird that for some reason the live chat's not being the number, like, it's not popping up for some weird reason. That's right. It's supposed to be in the bottom right, but it's not working. It's all good. You guys can read the chat. But so Classpar was just coming up to the main roster at this time, and he had just beaten, I think it was Goldberg for the belt. Yep, Goldberg. He beat Goldberg, and this was leading into the Royal Rumble for season 2. At this point, I was going toward feuding with The Rock at that takeover in 3 episodes. At episode 44. So that's where I was going. And I set this match mainly because I really wanted to see if I could have a great match with Panda's character Classpar. So for me, this was huge in trying in the hopes that I could elevate him as well as elevate his championship reign, especially after beating Goldberg at that point in Universe Mode. Man, it's interesting watching it on playback. Now, hopefully we don't get copyrighted for the animation. That's crazy. Introductions to... Wow, I wrestled with the shirt. Man, I changed my attire a lot. Not really. I still kept the signature black and red. That's wild to think about. Yeah, we're just going through the introductions right now. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. One fall. I actually like doing this playback. I mean, you can go watch the original video, Season 2, Episode 41. And if anybody has any more suggestions and wants to load up in the queue for the requests, we can go back and watch your favorite matches. This is Panda's favorite match, considering it's his character. And we are underway. I don't remember this match. I get that we talk about how it's a 5-star, but I don't remember. I remember liking it. So I've never watched this on playback. Ooh, blocked it? Okay. Locked up again. I was saying when I was watching Punk versus Yuri, I think it's safe to say that season 1 and 2 definitely had those underrated ones, or definitely gets the big matches or the really good ones almost feel like they get lost in the shuffle a bit because there were so many just decent matches, and those eclipsed the great matches. And it's fun going back into to the archive and looking back because we've done over 1,000 matches at this point. When you think about it, at least 5 matches per show, you're looking at over 1,500 roughly matches in Universe Mode history. I called it 5 stars? Well, that's interesting. I don't know what I was talking about. What a counter. Kick to the back. It's I wish I could offer more insight on what I was thinking. Uh, this is the problem when you wait 3 years to do this stuff because you forget a lot about the decisions that you made leading up into the match, why you did this a certain way. Oh my gosh, what a counter no roll up. That was awesome. Oh, I was looking for the reverse. One, two, three. Oh, got him with the DDT. No weight counter. Ooh, that was clean. That was a clean counter. I like that one. I feel like I could just binge watch the whole trilogy. I feel like that should be a thing. Over time, I'll just like the second one I'll do is Mad King vs. Classpar 2. Just, oh, the comeback. Wow, I really used it early. I don't know why. It's interesting. Maybe I was thinking it wasn't going to be good. DDT. Yeah, I really wish I could remember things that went into it. That's probably what I was talking about on the original commentary. I might offer more insight on the commentary. Although at this time, I don't think I was as good as I was, or I am now. So, for all I know, I probably was just sipping water. Probably. Oh, I love that Raw logo on that shirt. I remember having that. That was so good. Oh, the counter. Oh, I thought you were going to go for your finisher there. More than likely. No counter. Ooh. Classpar counter. Picks me up, slams me. Okay. Going through the innovative moves, aren't we? Really showcasing your skills here. But work on the gash wound. I like that. Like the fact that you hit the elbows, or the CPU hit the elbows right across the gash wound. There's a counter. Uppercut. Yeah. Oh, and the knee counter. I don't know what I was going for there. What if I was going for a stunner? Flapjack? Yeah. I agree. The counters in this one was really good. In the video, that suplex was called a belly. Suplex was called a belly slam. Of course it was. Probably would still call it that. A spike hurricanrana, I believe. Ah, I got bloody. You're like clean as a whistle. When blood actually worked. Oh, that was the classy. Wow. The classy crab. Wow. You've been using it for this long. Did I use resiliency? What did I get out of it? Shouldn't have. Oh, what a drop kick. That was the Sami Zayn drop kick. I remember using that. Oh, Trouble in Paradise. Or the recruitment station. Everybody else took it. Which I don't have a problem with. It's all good. My feelings aren't hurt. I like how I kept one thing I can say about my character is I really tried to keep the moves, especially the finishers and signatures, the same. I evolved the second finisher. Oh, I still have that DDT. Love that one. There's a lot of moves that I kept. Just because I loved how the move set worked, and I used it once. Wow, that's impressive. Going to the top. Holy crap, that was a quick animation. Oh, yeah, I kept that corkscrew moonsault. Oh, and I love the kick it. So good. Back when they would actually kick out this late in the match from it. See, I probably would have gone for the sharpshooter. Oh, I do have the sharpshooter in here. When did I have this? That's interesting. When did I have the other? Because I remember shifting. I remember having the stunner. Maybe that was early on. And I shifted to this in season 2. I thought I shifted later in season 3. That is interesting. Thought it was a bit early. I think we have 4 people tuning in live. 2 people are quiet. It's okay. I understand. Oh, I'm gonna make you tap. Gonna make you tap. Gonna make you tap. Tap. Tap the mat. Tap the mat. No, he fought out. Oh. Oh, whoa, that roll up. Ah, of course there was a rope break animation. Man. And a DDT counter. Wow. Classpar took advantage. He took advantage, by gosh. On the mist! The mist! Let's go! By gosh, he's blinding him! He's blinding him in the face! By gosh! Slams him down! Rubbing it in his eyes! The blood and the mist! Oh! Oh my gosh! He kicked out! He kicked out! Blinded with blood and nothing but mist in his eyes. Dude, that was so good. Oh, the mist was such a good move that you had. Ah, I love it. Oh, and then I got him with the vintage DDT. Gosh, I love the vintage DDT. I really loved, I wanted to make a move that had been used a long time ago and make it seem bigger. So it was just a normal DDT, but the GTS. But when I did the vintage like I had all these different forms of the DDT, and then I shifted over to and then I had this normal DDT, but the arm got raised. Like I just wanted to pay tribute to Jake the Snake, and I think it was a good move. I loved the figure 4 sharpshooter. I couldn't decide between this or the other sharpshooter, but the reason why I kept the sharpshooter as my finisher was because I could sweep the legs. So it served more as like a signature or a finisher out of nowhere that I could use. The GTS had more of a setup. I went for that hook, but fought out of it. This is great. So far, so good. I thought the mist part was epic. Gosh, I'm looking back. Oh, and you're targeting the brace knee. I remember when I had the old brace before this one. I prefer this one though. I liked how big it was, bulky it was. It was a little bit awkward to shift to because I was thinking, nah, it's a little too much. But I got used to it the more I used it on the shows. So I just figured, you know what, I'll leave it be. In terms of your attire, I mean, you evolved. This was the beginning of, I think, your attires getting a bit better. And then you downgraded in season 3 and just had the plain, like, black and red tights with nothing but the C on it. I think after season 3 it got better. Drop kick. Oh, and everybody's down! This is where you're supposed to applaud, except nowadays people will just boo. What a match. What a match. Oh, crawl under the cover. Please crawl. Please crawl. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I didn't drape the arm. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, it's so good. You weren't kidding. I was afraid this wouldn't hold up as well because we hype up a match and then it might not hold up as much. Oh, the GTS. Was I going for the finish here or was I think I was going for the finish here. Gosh, I cannot remember this match. That is my problem. teeing off the punches. Oh, the clothesline. Man, looking back now, I'm so glad I didn't rewatch this before I streamed it. I was nervous. All kick to the side of the head. Wow. Is that it? Is that the finish? 2. Oh, there's my resiliency. There it is. Oh, another leg drop. You weren't kidding. There was a lack of repeating moves in this match. I think that's what. Holy crap! What a roll up. What a move. Ah, I can tell. Ooh, ooh, that would look like a knee to the face. Holy cow. It actually looked brutal. Twirl World Hooker Rana botched because of the animation, but actually looked fine. Ooh, the moonsault. Irish whipping you, what am I going to do here? Oh, you countered. This was also the season I did the one and only pop-up countering the curb stomp into the RKO. It was the only time in Universe Mode it happened. I did it to Seth Rollins. I remember that. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. Never did it again. Uppercut. Oh, Hurricanrana. Back and forth. There's a lot of sequences at once. Oh, the mist again! The sequel! We get a sequel! Ooh! Man, it's a wonder I could still see after all this. I should have done a promo where I said that I was lucky to be able to see. This is why I lost to The Rock, because I couldn't see what was coming. My eyes got blurred from the wind. Oh, Classpar is going up. Taking a risk. Is it worth it? It was. Oh my gosh, the elbow drop. That looked like you either caught me in the low gut or the balls. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, we're doing the Daniel Bryan submission? Bend him back. Oh. Wow, that's brutal. That is brutal. Cannot imagine doing that move. Clash from above to the groin. Oh, I critically countered it. Oh, I picked him up. Oh, just a body slam. Just a body slam. Alright. That makes me think, like, out of all the 3 in the trilogy, how good did the other 2 hold up? This was the only time I ever used it. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. I don't remember you ever using that. So good. It's a shame the live chat's not working. It's weird. It's alright though. I'll have to fix that one day. I also want to figure out how to eventually get people on this so that they could react live with me as well, in some form or fashion. I don't know how to do that, but that'd be cool. Counter. Yukinoku driver. Oh, I countered. Let's go, you're done. Oh. I was going for an enziguri. Wow. and it's a third time. A third time. Wow. That's crazy. A rope break? I thought I had that kick out. Why is it a rope break? I had the kick out. Why not just do the kick out? Ooh. Wow, I think that was the one and only time that worked. Imagine if they let you do a Canadian Destroyer animation from that. That'd be so cool. I wonder if they did that. Oh, this is where the rope glitch happened. That was so stupid. I remember that. Target in the arm. Oh, here it comes. Saw our bomb again to the side of the head. How was I not legally blind? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. I didn't use it. That's insane. Rock jumping up and down. Wow. I'm surprised I didn't use resiliency. Wow. Wow. It was good. Looking back, I still think it's a really good match. It's interesting now because we've had so many fantastic matches with long storylines. I think this was definitely a diamond out of a sea of just decentness. So for me, I still think at the very least it was 4 stars, but knowing or based upon how my series evolved and changed, I'd still give it at the very least a 4. Definitely really good still. It definitely holds up. I was kind of nervous that it wouldn't. Like we say one thing and then as time evolves and we change and I look back, it would sour, but this is one of those matches where it's still good or it's still great, but you sit there and wonder, did it follow through on it, or is it still like a 5-star worthy match? I think it was still insanely good. I even thoroughly enjoyed watching back for the first time since I did the match. I don't recall ever looking back on this match, which tells you something. That was about dang, how long ago was that? 3 years almost, roughly 3 years. There's a storyline to it. I think if we look back on this trilogy, Classpar versus Matt King 1, 2, and 3, I think that this was the fantastic setup. And then we had season 3s. And then we had the one that we did in season 7. I think overall you see how the roles shift. And in terms of no, I think you top this match. In terms of one-on-one matches, I think you top this one in other matches. In terms of you and me fighting each other, I don't think we topped this out of the 3. The third one was relatively short in comparison. The second one was fantastic, but I don't think as good as this one. I think out of the 3 of them, watching this back, I'd have to look at the other 2 again. This was insanely good. If I had to rank it, I probably would still give it 5 stars, just because you're in a world of decentness in season 1 and 2, and then you have these diamonds, these really good matches. Well, I think you had a better match with DJ at Hell in a Cell season 3. I think Armstrong versus you was really good at WrestleMania season 4. What else? What else was really good? No, nothing else. Nothing else comes to mind. You sucked. Let's be honest, Panda. You were the worst. You were the worst out of all of us. Well, since Panda, you put in this was your request. I'll let Alex pick the second or the next one. So I'll give him a chance to submit his request. If he wants to watch or have me watch back a specific match. I have several more. I have a top 50 list of my favorites somewhere in all my files. Somewhere I have that list. Are you though? Are you really? I don't think so. Do the Kurt Angle match. Oh, we'll leave it up to Alex's choice. If he wants to rewatch it. Also, there was 2 Kurt Angle matches, I think. But nonetheless, that will do it for this rewatch. I've done 2 today. I won't do any more for today, but I give people the freedom. If you want me to watch back a specific match, one of your favorites, or anything like that, and give my opinion on it, feel free to put it down in the comments below. If you tuned in live, like Alex and Panda here, thank you so much. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been awesome for literally years. Example right here in this match. Panda's been around since way before this video. On Season 2, Episode 41 in 2K17. But in terms of updating, I'm still working on the Project Kronos. That's getting close to wrapping up. I just need to edit everything, which makes me want to bang my head. If you guys saw the editing process, it's ridiculous. Or also, I need to get started, or I need to keep working on. I've already started it. I need to keep working on the other videos for post content universe mode. This is another form of post content where I can just pull up all this, set it all up, and just stream for you guys. So, Panda, if you have others you want me to watch back, I can do that as well. Alex as well. For anybody else that wants me to take a venture down memory lane, feel free to let me know. But this will do it for today. Hope you all enjoyed the 2 videos that I put out, CM Punk's and Yuri's, which was first earlier, and now Matt King versus Classpar 1. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. But most importantly, and as always, Pseudo Mad Army, I will see you all next time.